In the sacred heart of Yoruba land, kings are chosen by the gods.
Spoken, the path forward is clear.
Their names carved into the history of Lu Ife, the cradle of civilization. But only once did a woman sit on that throne.
She was not queen, she was king. Her name was Luwo Gbagida, and this is her story. For centuries, Ile-Ife was ruled by a lineage of powerful men called Oni.
Kings were warriors, priests, judges, chosen through Ifa divination and crowned in rituals older than memory. Women had power in Ife, but never the throne. Until one day, tradition was tested. Luwo Gbagida was no ordinary woman. Born into royalty, she was fierce, eloquent, and unshakably proud. And when the throne fell vacant, the Ifa spoke. The choice was made. The gods chose a woman to be king.
Luwo was crowned the 21st Oni of Ife. They called her Oni Lu, the woman king.
And the first and only female king in its history. Her rule defied everything the people knew. Some whispered that it was wrong, that a woman should not sit where kings sat. But Luwo didn't sit quietly. She ruled with intelligence and fire. She walked barefoot across the kingdom, not in humility, but in power. And wherever she walked, the ground was cleaned before her feet touched it. Luwo was more than a symbol. Luwo was a perfectionist. She made it mandatory for the towns she visited to be swept and beautified in preparation for her arrival. She was a builder, a reformer, a monarch of beauty and discipline. She enforced cleanliness, decorum, and urban order. She brought elegance to governance and transformed how the palace looked, how people behaved, and how justice was delivered. She honored women, elevated girls, and balanced masculinity with grace, long before the world spoke of gender equality. Her rule was not loud, it was transformational. Under her rule, ceramics, decorations, and aesthetic culture in Ife were elevated, blending art with governance. Some believe her influence contributed to the rich artistic legacy of Ife, known today for its bronze and terracotta masterpieces. But power is a crown that burns, and not everyone could accept a woman holding it. Some chiefs resisted her reforms. Others questioned her authority, not because she failed, but because she dared. Whispers filled the air. This is not the way of our fathers. But Luwo answered, I walk with the gods of our mothers. She ruled till the end of her days, bold, divine, and unforgettable. Luwo Gbagida is not often mentioned in the list of kings, but she left her imprint not just in stone, but in the soul of Yoruba history. She proved that leadership has no gender, only courage, that the throne does not weaken under a woman, it shines. Today, girls walk the same ground she ruled, not knowing a woman once wore the crown, and wore it well. They called her Oni Lu, the woman king. If you believe her story deserves to be told, like, share, comment. Should more African women be honored in history? Because this was not just a woman, she was king.